Previously on Euro Truck Simulator 2.
There it is! There's the Tiger Tank. Wow! That's oh, there's the parking spot there. I should have gone in the parking spot. I can probably still go in the parking spot if I go around. They're looking at the tank landmark. I've got an achievement for it as well. Everybody seems to go across the road though to get to it. What do I want to do here? I might. I really want to get a photo of it, a good one, for the video. But it's there. It is. Hi, I'm Real John Demon, and this is Euro Truck Simulator 2, and I'm feeling a lot better. So if you have been following me, have it back, feeling better, a lot better. Not perfect, but almost there. I can feel it. It's kind of like a 0.2 pain now, which is good. Occasionally get a 1. Anyway, I've decided, because last week we kind of ended up a little bit in Le Mans, and we wanted to go see this the Tiger Tank, which is here, by the way. Tiger Tank is here. I should have gone around that road, realistically, but it's there. Mark says in the comments below or comments last week that it was left there after the Second World War, and somebody then cleaned it up and stuck it up and mounted it after the Second World War. I kind of understand that. That's the Germans retreating. Kind of cool that they've done that. It does kind of happen. I've decided I'm going to buy this garage here. So after last week, I'm parking there. I've decided I'm going to go buy this garage here. I don't have a garage in what place am I in? I'm in France. I haven't got one in France, so I thought I would actually go buy one in France. And because there's a garage here, I thought I'd go and buy myself another truck. Because as much as I've had this truck for a while, I fancy a new truck, and I also fancy a trailer. So I think this is what we'll do. So I'm just going to close that, and we're going to drive up the road, and we're going to go buy this garage, and maybe hire a driver to drive my old Volvo, if that makes sense, or leave it where it was. Possibly leave it where it was. We'll work it out anyway, one of the two. I don't know if I can buy in the middle of the night though, because this tends to be the funny thing that you can do one thing or the other, can't you? Sometimes in the night. So let's have a little look. Let's start this thing up. Put those on. Okay, so let's come out of here. That's it, this way. There we go. Down the road. What is that dealer? Is it a Vico? I think it's a Vico. I've not had an Vico for ages. It's a Vico. I can just see the text there. Look, it's a Vico. I haven't had an Vico in ages, so I think I really fancy one. Oh God. Oh, lovely. Bit of rain action going on there. Take the first exit. Bit of rain. Right, okay. It does get a bit slippery in trucks, actually, in the rain. So, yeah, it's been ages since I've had a Vico. I had a Vicos back in the original day of the game when I first started, and I ended up with a highway. Stralius Highway was the... Oh. Nice ride. Oh, God. Yeah, I think you're stopping, aren't you? Right, it was a nice ride. It was a nice ride. Well done, Doug. Let's pop this in here. Okay, and let's press enter to buy this garage. Yes, I want to buy this garage. We'll get a little animation now for buying the garage. In the rain as well. Pouring rain. Roads aren't wet though, it's funny. In that animation, even though the other animation's there, the road's not wet. Bought a new garage anyway. Okay, so, and down the road is the Iveco garage. So what I'll do is, I think, I'm going to go old school here. I'm going to go down the road and buy it, and then drive into it. And this should then pop up in the other garage part. So let's go old school and buy this thing here. And I'll get a trailer as well while I'm at it. I do like the randomization of the trailer, but I need something difficult to drive. I think I need something with axles on it. Anything with axles on it is kind of like Marmite to me. You know, it's sort of It's Marmite. Marmite. Yes, I love and hate them at the same time. Yes, Marmite. Definitely Marmite. A love and hate scenario for the whole thing. Yeah, definitely love and hate. It's a good job nobody's crossing by the crossing there, isn't it? I love the rain. Sounds great on the truck. Okay, in we go. In we go, in we go, in we go. So we're gonna do a little bit of We're gonna do a little bit of admin work today. So let's get in here. Let's stop and let's go. Oh, it's not open. Okay, I know it's not open. It'll be open in a bit. I don't want to sleep though, because I'll sleep too long. It'll sleep for like 8 hours, so I might as well wait around. Should have known that. That's why you can buy online, you see. I don't know why I'm driving around circles here. I wonder if I can go in there and buy trailers. Can I do anything with the trailers? Oh, I can paint the truck. Let's have a little paint. Let's service the truck while we're here for 2 seconds. A little bit of maintenance. Yeah, let's do that. Let's close that. And let's do truck configuration. We can do a bit of configuration here. Let's do a little bit of configuration for fun while we're here. It's not going to matter particularly on timing. Oh, look. What can we do with the air thing? You can paint it. Oh, that's the fitting they had on that truck I was talking about the other day. So they had that on it. Wow, that's the one. And then that one. There you go. That's what they had on it. That's what they had on the truck to make it sort of wrap around nicer. Very angry looking. I like it. That's the one. So they had that one on there. And then what's down here? What can we do here down here? Oh, well, look at that. It's the exhausts. I don't want either of those, though. I don't really like them. Those are the exhausts you can get on it. Chassis cover. Diva. Thor. Centurion. I quite like Centurion. A little play on the truck. Let's just do that anyway. Let's do that. Confirm order. There we go. Right, let's just leave for a second and I'll have a look at the truck from the outside. So that's our truck now with its new sort of things on there. That's the fitting that was on the truck the other day when I was looking at it. I was talking about, you know, the truck I'd stayed at. I saw the VH one. Definitely a different grille though. It was all chrome. It was really quite impressive. Yeah, it's quite nice. Now, I guess that does add a little bit of aerodynamics to it, I'm assuming. A little bit. I love the way that they're kind of strapped on, though. You know, they're like metal straps that just go on it. Make it more aerodynamic as you go. As I say, I don't want to sleep because if I sleep, then I'm going to be there for ages. So we're just going to sit here in the truck. We'll start it up with a Volvo in there. Volvo. I have not had an Iveco for ages. Do you know something? I don't think I've ever had every brand yet, have I? I've had Mercedes, I've had Iveco, I've had Volvo, I've had Renault, I've had MAN. Have I had all the brands? What am I missing? I don't know. I think I'm missing a brand or two here still. I don't think I've done them all. I've got coffee. What have you got? I hope you've got a beverage. I kind of wish there was a wait for an hour. You know what I mean? Sort of sit here and wait for an hour. Do 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 do. So how's your week been? Have you had a good week? Have you been busy? Have you done anything exciting? I've personally not. I've been recovering from my back, which I discussed very briefly at the beginning there. I was recovering from my back. I am a lot better. I am actually quite pleased, and I've been able to do a lot more things that I wanted to do. So I've been able to record some videos, but basically I've spent the whole week off to just recover. Realistically, nothing more exciting than that. So that's all I've done. But yeah, it's been not fun, but that unfortunately is life. There's the parking brake off, parking brake on, parking brake off, parking brake on, off. But yeah, but you know, it's not been bad getting sorted. I'm actually feeling a lot better. Home sweet home. I don't know whether I should go something super fancy when I get to this Iveco here. Whether I should go with a fancy model that I can have. Definitely want to book it into that other garage there, but I wanted to kind of drive it now. That's why I want to be here. So I'm going to move to Le Mans. I'm going to put this other truck where my other garage is when we get round to it, because we want to have a little look at that. Just going to drive a bit here actually. Just want to see. There's like a side of the building here. I doubt you can get round it. Nah. There's like a little gap on the map. Down there in the bottom right-hand corner, there's a little map. There's a little gap there. It's not going to do anything for me. Volvo with an Iveco. The wheels spinning as we go around here. It's a bit annoying that I have to wait though. I think I've got a long wait actually, to be honest with you. Let's see what else we can do when we're here. Let's have a little look at the map and let's see what else we can explore while we're here. Let's go here. Let's go here. And then that takes us back to the garage, sort of. Let's do that. It's a 9-minute jaunt. So let's do a little jaunt around here. It's really annoying because I'm waiting for the time and it'll be 8 AM. But by the time I push the button again, it'll be blooming wrong time. I might actually end up buying an Iveco online, to be honest with you. At this rate. In fact, I think probably will do that. Let's just go back to the garage. Let's do that. I was trying to do it properly from there and just jump into it and go for it, but just can't have you waiting around because it would take game time wise. That's another hour's worth. That's another 6 AM. That's another 20 minutes of you waiting for me to do that. So I do apologise for making you wait in the first place. But we'll go here and I'll cancel. I'll call it a sort of an Iveco day. Even though I wanted to go to the Iveco garage, it's just a shame. I guess early in the game that's a factor, you know, that you want to do that, but buying online is kind of available to you once you've got, I think it's 5 trucks you need. Once you have 5 trucks, that's it. Can I drive into this one? Nope, you can only go in that one. Oh, that's a shame. Right, okay, fair enough. Can't go in the second bay, you have to go in the first. There we go, I can stop our engine and rest in here, but I'm not going to. I'm going to stop the engine, but I'm going to bring up the escape button and then I'm going to go truck hunting. So I'm going to go truck dealers. I'm going to go Iveco. I'm going to choose that one and I'm going to buy online, which means I'm going to go there, but I'm going to head in sort of online to do it. So we've got, these are all the models that are available. They get bigger obviously and stronger as you go. So this is the Australis Active Super, and then I guess it's the Highways in the next level, isn't it? So these are the really big ones here. So that's that. I think I had the Highway, didn't I, along the way? I think I don't know if I had this Australis Active Super Spacer. I think we're going to go with that though. I think this is the way to go. So I'm going to customize that, and I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go back to. I haven't had Australis in ages. Look at that. That's a strong looking truck, isn't it? Already you can see it's quite a meaty vehicle. It's nice to come back to it. It's been a while since I've done a sort of an all powerful machine. So let's have a little look at the cabin. So that's the Super Active Spacer, which basically means it's got the high back on there, which is fine. We're okay with that. We should have 6x2/4, so I can put it into 4-wheel drive by along the way. That's fine. It's quite good for normal cargo. It's very manoeuvrable, good on uneven terrain. Let's have a look at the engine. We'll stick with the, oh god, it's almost the top of the range there. In fact, it is the top of the range engine. 560 brake horse. We're going to stick with that one. That's pretty good for what it does. Let's have a look at the transmission. We're not quite at the top of the range. We haven't got the retarder. No, we haven't got the retarder on there. Don't know what the big difference here is. It's better for normal cargo, the other one. We'll stick with that one. Let's have a look on the inside. We'll have probably the more, yeah. So we've got the GPS now. There's our, I think, a handbrake, or is it our gears? Could be our gears actually. He says looking. Don't know. It's maybe the handbrake. So here's our Super Spacer. So that should fold down as another bed. I think that's where that's there. It should fold down as another bed. We've got loads of storage. We've got the exclusive inside. That'll be a cool box of some sort, I would say. Exclusive. Yeah, I'm cool with exclusive. That looks nice. Let's have a look at the colours. let's go with... so we've got mystery blue. Obviously the black. I had a black previously. Sapphire. Can choose any colour I want. Now let's have a little look. Now I saw some earlier, which I quite fancied. So we've got these kind of traditional sort of things. That's the Demon Transport. We had that previously. We used that. But let's have a little look and see what we've got further down here. Oh, look at that. Go wild. I'm a cheater. Liquefied Dreams. Oh. I'm such a sucker for these things. Football-y type 1. Square root. Zebra pattern. It's not going to happen, by the way. None of these are going to happen. Flash. Meteor. Or Metro, sorry. That was Meteor, and that was Metro. I quite like Meteor, though, doesn't it? That's very industrial looking. In a strange sort of way, with its colours. I kind of like that one. Whirl. Amor. I'm assuming that's my love one. That's my trucker cherub on the side of it there. Aurora Borealis. I got loads of these because I basically bought loads of the silly add-ons that you can get. And got a heart one. It's on the other side. Has that got something else on the other side? Yeah, that's just a heart on the outside. I kind of like those. Kind of like that as well, strangely. Right, okay, we had metallic one with a flag on it like that. We've had that one on before, actually. We became a trucker sort of sweetheart. God, I've bought so many things. I can't believe it. Wow, I like the styling on that. These are so expensive. I can't believe how much I spent on these things. Sunrise. That's the more... I think we're going to go with... do you know what? I like the idea of doing Sunrise. Or Duelist. I kind of like that as well. Let's have a little look at this one. And then, how about we put some... What do you think? Is that me? Or do we go the other way? Like that. It's kind of me, isn't it, though, the colours? I do like sort of yellows and bright colours. It is kind of me, that. I think we're going to go with that. I'm going to go with that. It's sort of wasp colours, isn't it? Wasp colours, right, okay. Let's have a little look at the accessories, right. I'm not going to fiddle with the outside of it yet. I'm going to leave that till later. We'll do that another day. Let's have a little look on the inside. Let's do the usuals. So what can we do on here? Oh, no, it's not daft though. Cron foam truck. Or do we need a bobblehead? Bobbleheaded chihuahua, a bulldog. Ah, hula girl. Yep. Hula girl. Check. Let's have a smelly thing on there. Ridiculous, really. But anyway, what we got up here? That's the visor. Don't worry about the visor. Let's put our... We need some fluffy dice in black to match the outside. We can have a little heart. No, we'll go fluffy dice. Fluffy dice. What's this one? That's the curtains on the inside. Do we have some red? Do we have some that would match? No, I'm going to go without. I don't need them. There's not as much space in this one as the usual one for bits and pieces. That's just the co-pilot's thing there. So let's have a little look at this. So we'll put on here. We'll go with our. Let's go with our notepad, our tablet. Let's put on some. Let's get some Goodyear weekend bag. That'll do nicely. Can we have we got a Vico? Just got Michelin really for the back of there. That's a shame. It's the only option available. We need a pillow. We need. Oh, I've got Goodyear, so we'll have a Goodyear bag. And we'll have our. If we have a blanket, we'll have a blanket. Nice beige blanket. There we go. To go with the whole thing. And we've got our mirrors. We've got our other things. We've got our steering wheel now. Let's sort out the steering wheel. Happy with the exclusive. Want one of these. Want my carbon ball. Love it. Excellent. I think I'm done. Confirm. 200 and something. Purchase that truck. Yes. Where do I want it? Le Mans. Pick the location, that one. Okay. Right. Just been delivered to Le Mans immediately. Excellent. Right. So, I need to move myself to another truck. So, I need to go to driver management. There. Need to select myself. I need to relocate to Le Mans, to that truck. Okay. Excellent. So now I should have a truck that's got nobody in it at the other place. That's what I would hope to think. So if I look at truck management, I should have a truck with nobody in it. How can I tell if they've got nobody in it? There, that one there. And that's still in Calgary. So what I need is somebody to drive that in Calgary. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hire somebody quickly. This is a long video of me chatting away, but I'm now in this truck. So I'm now in the back to my Vico, back to the. This is the super active space one, isn't it? That we've got here. So I need a recruitment agency. I have. Was Calgary there? Somebody in Calgary. Hire driver. Umut. He looks good. He'd do perfectly. He hasn't got many of these things though, which is a bit of a shame. But he looks okay. Yeah, we're gonna go with him because he's quite a high starred anyway. So let's go with him. Okay, hire. And I want you to go to move the map. I want you to go to Calgary. And I want you to drive that truck. Okay. There you go. So we've got another driver in there. So hopefully he'll generate some cash. There's a few places I've missed. Look, though. They've got some hiring places. Right. Excellent. Brilliant. Done with that. Let's ignore this. I know I need to buy more Evicos to go in here. I will do eventually. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to the job market. And, oh, what I forgot to do was buy a trailer, didn't I? Let's buy a trailer. Come on. Let's buy a more complex trailer for me. Let's buy trailer manager. No, not trailer manager. Where's purchase trailer? Purchase trailer. Okay, let's do something more complex for me. I don't think I've done logs. This will be cool because it's all going to be woods, isn't it? If I do logs. So logs, beams, and tubes. Oh, it's one of the ones with the heavy machinery with the articulated bottom on it. Low loader, low bed. Silo. I fancy the log one. Let's go with the log one. Purchase. I want it here. Okay. Yep. Okay. Truck. Trailer management. Where's the one I've just put in? That one. Use. Yes.
Okay, let's find a new route.
That's been attached. I'm on duty. Brilliant. Right, okay, so I've got that. I've just spent £500,000 on all of this in the last few seconds. So there it is. You can see it attached. That's brilliant. Right, okay, let's look at the job market. Let's find a cargo. Let's find something roundabouts. Got some timber and beams. Oh, wow. You're going to ask why in a second. Why I want to do this journey. That's because that's my hometown. So I kind of fancy the journey. This is where we started, but at the same time, I don't really want to go that far at this moment in time. Let's have a little look, see what we can do. Let's see if we can find something else. I need to go somewhere that we haven't been before. Of course, now you find me a job that takes me the way I wanted to go. Must be a shorter one. Le Mans to Milan's. No. Do you know what? Stuff it. We're going to go home. I'm going to drive home. Why not? Let's drive home. Let's drive home. Let's have a look at the truck. Oh yeah, that looks cool, doesn't it? Might even be the video. Picture that one. That is cool. Let's jump on in. Let's have a little look around. Yeah, we've got our GPS there. I'm assuming this is. No, it's there. There's my gear. That is my gear stick down there in the dash, in the bottom there. My handbrake is there in the middle of the dash. So it's... Let's put the lights on. Lovely. Oh. Oh, it's pretty meaty. Yeah, it's pretty meaty. Meatier than I thought it was going to be. Alright.
Turn left. At the roundabout. take
Oh,
the
it's still
third
proper clunky. The noises. It's a meaty, it's a throaty sounding truck actually. Going from the 460 to 560 with the
exit now.
Do you know something? I actually knew you were going to hit me there. And what's worse, as I knew you were going to hit me, even though I was nowhere... I forget it. Alright, okay, fair enough. Let's get the foot down. As it rains. Pouring with rain on me. Speeding.
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
I will take the third exit. Don't you dare.
Exit now.
Checking the mirrors just in case. A little bit of a work involved in checking the mirrors because I've basically have to look left and right with my head
Straight on.
in the
then
truck,
turn
which
left.
is fine. Instead of sort of cheating because you can cheat by sort of having like centralized mirrors in the whole thing, but it was a suggestion from Bobster, who's a regular viewer and on the whole thing. He suggested that I start doing it properly, which is a good idea. Anyway, let's do the GPS quickly while we get down there. Oh God, the road's blocked. So GPS. So bottom right hand corner. Thank you. Bottom right hand corner is the GPS, and it's our speed. It's 29 kilometers an hour. Automatic 8, which is the gear I'm in. Then you've got the damage to the truck, which is a little bit actually, because I just smashed into a car accidentally. And then you've got the fuel, which is the fuel gauge. It goes along the top of that bottom right hand corner, going across. Then you've got the bed, which slowly goes blue, and then finally goes red, and then I scream a lot. And then we've got the envelope, which is sadly underused. Only really used at the beginning of the game when you first start out with the whole thing. It only kind of just appears then as a factor in the game. It kind of gives you tutorials, I guess, is the best way of describing it. Followed by the time, which is 6:07 a.m. 6:07 a.m. Then you have the little waypoint below. That was very close. A little waypoint below, which is a little red flag, and a little red flag, it tells me how far it is to my destination, which is 7:51 a.m. and my destination is 120 kilometers away. Everything from Le Mans is 120 kilometers away, it seems. It's not the best location. God, this thing's a monster, by the way. It's just tearing up this road. It's like there's nothing attached to me, trailer-wise. Nothing at all. It's just eating its way through the road. Not even having to worry about going up and down here. There's a little bit of twitch in the whole thing, but it's ruthless as a machine. Quite like it. Gotta admit, I like ruthless. The sun's coming up. And we're driving into it.
Keep left.
We are keeping left. Get a little bit of speed up on the old motorway there. There's a terrible shot for the beginning of the video. I thought I'd put the cruise control on. I hadn't. Let's put the cruise control in a second. 97 kilometers. Oh wow. Police car, 2 cars, obviously crashed. We have now got this cruise control set at 105 kilometers an hour. I'm proper hoofing it down the road now. Ugh. There's some big mirrors on this thing. Yeah, proper large mirrors. Let's get down this road and we'll get 1 hour away, basically. 1 hour and 7 minutes game time wise. Let's not do some undertaking, some illegal undertaking. I'll drink my coffee while these guys are going so slowly. Oh, good coffee. Come on, guys. Not to be in this lane in a second, apparently.
Keep left.
Wow. Yep. That car had to move out the way because I was coming through whether he liked it or not. I think we're coming off at this next bit. This does look good in the yellow, doesn't it? In the yellow and the black. I do like that. It's very sharp colours. Alright, I'm coming off at this next junction here. Got to keep left. Keep right, sorry. I'm going to just come off here. Oh, no. Yes.
Keep right.
That truck in front of me, just a bit annoying. No, coming off here. I say, nothing here is, nothing near Le Mans is straightforward. There's all those places in it. Mind you saying that, I did take a forestry type job, so Le Mans isn't exactly a forest, is it? So, right. Just accelerates with no problem at all. Just eats, I'm guessing it eats fuel. I didn't check how many litres of fuel it can take, but I tell you what, it's just easy to motor up to speed. Very easy indeed. We're only 31 kilolitres away, 1 hour in time-wise to get there. I hope we get there in time to actually do the job. I didn't even check how much time was on the job, to be honest with you. Let's into this one. Morning, gentlemen. Morning, morning, morning. How we doing? Out before that car. Sorry, car.
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
I will take the third exit at the roundabout. Not been here before. It's all the grey roads basically mean I've not been here. I was trying to stay in France, by the way, and ended up not being in France, which is quite annoying, really. Very nice. Here we go. It's cliched, isn't it? The hula thing in the front of the car, at the front of the truck, but it's my cliche, so I'm accepting it. It's cliched they put it in the game in the first place. What was that movie, wasn't it, with Kurt Russell? Big Trouble in Little Chinatown. He had a truck and he had a little hula lady in the front of it. I remember that. Again, say cliched, but funny. Okay. A little side road there. Still haven't found one of these special side roads that everybody keeps going on about. I don't think they exist, you know. I'm hoping this is closer to where I need to be than I think I need to be. I know that sounds rubbish, but closer to sort of the coast than I think it's going to be. We'll see in a minute. I'm hoping we have got close to the coast as a result. It's 1,000 miles this one, which means there must be a night stopover in it. No, there has to be. Oh, here we go, sawmill. Like a bit of sawwheel action.
Turn right. This is where it ends.
It is where it ends. There we go. Lovely. Bit of sawmill action going on there. Marvellous. Right, push the button. We'll do that. Let's find our cargo and let's see if the one I want is still there. It is, with 46 minutes remaining. Wow, and we actually are on the way to where we want to be. 22 tons of wooden beams. Let's do that. And we're going to have to drive on the other side of the road. This is going to be scary. Not done that in a while. Right, where's our cargo pickup from? There it is, over there. Let's go. Well, this will be easy to do. Should be able to just literally spin this round. I should have gone round the corner, shouldn't I, around that way? Shouldn't be a problem at all to drive through and get this one loaded. Never thought for a second there. I really didn't think very hard about that one. Alright, okay. Let's just... Can I swing it here? Do I have enough space? Probably. Yep, plenty of space. A little cheating there going on from me. Let's jump back in the truck and do it the normal way. There we go. Yeah, plenty of space. Nice big truck, this one. You sit very close to the... I feel like you sit quite close to the dash on this. It feels very much like it does. Is that not in? It's not even close. Where are you? Forward, man. Am I not even close? I'm not even straight, am I? Not yet. Now I'm straight. Let's reverse backwards and let's just keep it there. Really? Oh, yeah, I am in. I was going to say, really? I'm like right close to it. These guys are putting pallets on. I'm like right next to the edge of the wall. Right, let's push the button, turn the engine off, press enter to load the cargo. It's loading. I just kind of missed the fact that there's not an animation for that. I kind of would like an animation for that. Wow, that's proper loaded. Look at that. That is properly loaded. Look at that. Find a route. So, 14 hours. Just a quick check on the timing here. 6 o'clock. So, I've got to be in Carlisle by Wednesday. Currently Tuesday. So, 9 o'clock. It's 31 hours distance-wise. Yeah, it's 14 hours to travel, 31 hours. So what we'll do is I'll probably do this in two episodes because I don't want to. Although I'm feeling a lot better, I don't want to force sitting down for too long. And actually, I'm sitting down for a change because it's slightly more comfortable than I guess standing up permanently, if that makes sense. So I don't want to force it. So what we'll do is we'll get ourselves a few hours into this one. I know there's a car coming, but I'm going to force it. And we'll get ourselves going on the whole thing. Gosh, this is a heavy load, 22 tons. I can feel that one. I can now feel it. Before I couldn't feel it, but I can now. That's a beautiful looking truck. That's Stralius. I do like it. It's funny because I didn't realise when I first bought it. I mean, to be fair, I was even saying it wrong. It was like Iveco or something like that. Iveco, Iveco is how you pronounce it because it's Italian. I hadn't realised back when I first sort of chose this particular truck. I had no real idea when I first started Euro Truck Simulator about trucks and whatever else. I have to admit, I've become quite a... I don't think I've done Scania actually, even though Scania's in this. It's funny, isn't it? I've kind of avoided it. But you know, I've started to drive trucks. There's certain ones. I mean, I'm really quite enamoured by I was quite enamoured by the DAF trucks. But it's quite nice to be back in the truck that I was, or similarly to the truck that I was first in when I first sort of started the game. Those early days of it, and I do like the basics. I do like coming back to the basics trucks as well. I mean, I know this is the 200 grand's worth of truck, but it is a nice. It's nice to actually have a 200 grand truck for a change. But at the same time, I do like doing those basic ones. But it is quite nice to come back to the Iveco. Quite nice. Ooh. Oh God! For a minute there, it does look nice coming out of the exiting there. Wooden beams. Straight on to Paris now. Off to Paris, then it'll be. I don't know if it's going to take me Eurotunnel or whether it's going to take me ferry. Depends on what it feels like. But as I say, we're going to have to find somewhere to stop in about 8 hours, because that's the limit of my guy's driving time, and also probably my limit on a game, because I have been yakking away to you for a while, and we've been doing, you know, sort of buying and vehicles and other stuff. So I only got the Iveco because I could see it was down the road from the place I was at. Car's right behind me. It's fine though. Don't drift. Drifting lanes there. Let's see if we can get up to 90 kilometers an hour and get ourselves a bit of speed on this. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's a crash. There was nearly another crash there as I watched from a distance as I go past. 96 kilometers an hour. Come on, let's steal some speed. Got the need for speed. Yeah, I know it is a bit fast. I'll let it drift down a little bit, and then I'll put it in at 94 kilometers. Come on. That was close. Christine R. couldn't find a job and has returned empty. He's sacked. Kidding. I should really do some sacking. I haven't quite worked out how to sell my garages. I do need to do something with that. At least I've got another driver in there, so hopefully we'll generate some money with that new driver. Here we go. We're coming up to another toll. We've got the auto toll thing on this. Like all trucks, they seem all to have it on. I used to think it was a rarity, but it seems that every truck has it on by default. So you can either stop and do the whole paying a toll, or you can yeah, thank you, or you can kind of just go for it. It seems with all the trucks. I don't think there's any truck where I've not had that option automatically there. Don't undertake me. Okay, undertake me. I deserve it. 13 hours, 1,031 kilometers. I didn't expect to do a long journey. I didn't expect it to go home, as the words might say. I did not expect to go home. Didn't expect to leave France, but hey, it's one of those things. It just was there, wasn't it? And the opportunity was there. I don't think I've ever taken logs before, or one with logs on. I don't think I have. This is a first for me. I don't think I've ever taken logs either. Checking the mirrors. I'd like to thank Mark, by the way. I think he chose his colour scheme the other week. But I'd like to thank Mark for the Tiger Tank episode, because if he hadn't told me it was there, I would have never known. It's not that I don't look these things up. I like to discover them myself. Isn't that weird? You know, I don't mind people showing me sometimes, but I do. I'm a bit of a sort of. I like to discover these things if I can myself. I'm playing an adventure game at the moment. It's a real struggle, actually, to be honest, because it's quite tough. Some of the puzzles are quite tough in it, and my brain can't get my head quite round them. But I know if I googled it, I could, or you know, search for it, I could probably get the answer to the puzzle. But I feel like I don't want to. I don't want to. Don't. I kind of feel, you know, doing it myself is half the thing. It's probably not even that difficult a puzzle. I'm probably making more of it out than I'm doing, you know. I've got grids of letters everywhere. I'm kidding, but to be fair, I just feel like I probably would do better if I had another go at it. I think I'd be okay, if that makes sense. Right, okay, here we go. Oh, I've been through this thing before. It's kind of cool. It is cool. Whoa! Down 80 kilometers through it, though. Oh, he's properly decelerating. Please don't decelerate anymore. Oh my god. What are you doing? Linda V, 31,600 and whatever else is. That's a run. Well done, Linda. Leveled up. I bet you have with that level, that amount of money. I'm just reading about down in the bottom right hand corner on the GPS there, my driver there being extremely good. Now, traffic density's turned up. It's one of these things that's down in the comments below. Or descriptions below, should I say. It tells you how it's changed the traffic density. One of those things that's kind of, it's kind of important to the game to be able to adjust these things. I think they do help the whole, help the whole thing. And it's kind of, it's mod free as well. It's a way of doing it mod free, which is really good. Not that I mind mods, by the way. I'm not anti mods. I used to use mods on some certain games years ago. That was close. You nearly ended up as on the front of the Wasp. On the Wasp, the Wilma Wasp. That's it. It's Wilma the Wasp. That's her name. Yeah, she's a powerful machine. Wilma the Wasp. Oh God, don't do that. It's too busy looking at outside the trucks because it's so cool. I really like it. I should just come to a halt and take a picture, shouldn't I, like I normally do. I do like the power on this thing though. It's really, even though it's slowly getting up to speed, it's just making it. It's making it as it goes. Let's just slow down here. This is, I think with the cab and the other bits, we're probably at close to 44 tons, I would say. We've got 22 on the back, in the beams themselves. I don't know how much the trailer weighs, but I'm sure that's a several tons. And of course the normal. Oh, somebody's nice drive up there. The cab itself. It weighs the tractor unit. That has to weigh 13 tons. So you're close. I think you wouldn't be far off by saying that's where you were at. I do love that. I'm sorry, I'm quite enamoured by my paintwork there. I think I hit it right for me. Bright and gaudy. Never happier than when it's gaudy. Over this bridge. Oh, I think we're taking the train. I don't know what gave that away, but I think by the train tracks that we're going via train. I suspect it's 60 minutes via the train. Or maybe not. There's train tracks there though. Maybe it is the train. I don't know. Confused now. Just put the cruise control on and go for it. You'll be good. Yeah, I've put the cruise control on. Drifting there though. I was looking at too busy looking at the GPS and didn't really take any notice.
Exit now.
Stay there. Stayed there. Good. Good car. Okay. Got a little warning light on the dashboard again. A little red light. I'm not sure what that means. I think if I press V though, I get the 4x4. I don't need the 4x4, but I can press V and do the 4x4.
Get ready to turn left.
We've used a good bit of diesel as well. Looking at the thing already.
Turn left.
It's a bit of a meaty beast, isn't it? There's Calais. Yeah, let's play. Where are we? I don't know where we are. I've got no idea. Can you tell where we are? We're here somewhere. Just having coffee while this is waiting. Yum. Right. Go, go, go. I've no idea where we were. Totally confused there. Could have been anywhere. Okay. And the lights are green in front of us and some logs in front of us. Before they were beams, they were logs. Come on. Straight on. We're going straight on. Pushing forward. Ever forward.
Go straight on.
I am going to go straight on. He's trying to turn, isn't he? That's what he's trying to do. We are 910 kilometres away. 11 hours and 39, but we're not actually 11 hours and 39. We're just down the road basically. We need to leave it where we've got about 8 hours left of journey left. That's where we need to leave it. So that's where we need to kind of be time wise. There's an hour on the train if we're taking the train. Yeah, we're coming off here for Calais, I think. Yep. Calais it is.
Keep right, and then exit right.
I am keeping right.
Exit right.
I am exiting. I am exiting right. God, Doug, you're so angry sometimes. Ooh, that feels very, very leany. That's totally wrong words for it, but I feel like I'm leaning quite a lot there. I can feel it. I can feel it rolling. I can feel the trailer rolling there. Not very good. Bad boy. We're coming up to a toll gate. Don't speed. There we go. We're all right now. Bed's filling up nicely. We need to get as much time in this as possible, though. We need to really go for it. So there's a truck in front of me. Just go follow that truck. It'll be fine. Go straight through. Oh, sugar! Oh, God. I've crashed into them before, and it brings you to an absolute halt. It does. It brings you to an absolute halt. You're kind of like, just all of a sudden, bam, done. I know people have replayed it a few times as well when I've done that, because I've gone like, what's happened? And then it's because I've just smashed into that a full tilt. CMT. Looks like they make carpets or something, doesn't it? Don't know what they make. But I'm going to outrun your truck, mate. Me and you. The race is on. Oh, yeah. I am fully away from you. And that other truck there is waiting to come in, but I am going over. It's like an estate there. Look at that. Wow. Oh, it's not. It's just a church and some villages. Okay. It's fine. And slowed down a little bit there. We're on to Calais. Now, I made a mistake here years ago, and it will be years ago in video terms. It was probably actually a few years ago. I made the wrong turning on one of these, and that was me. I was stuck. I ended up really in a bad place. I had to take sort of all kinds of different directions to get back off. So let's hope that I haven't made a mistake here. We're still at 10 hours and 36 minutes to go. 827 kilometres. Just make sure we turn off at the right place here. As I say, I do not want to make the mistake I made previously in the game. Can't even remember what video that was. It's probably back when the audio was terrible. It's probably about 5 years ago. God, I've been playing that long. Really haven't I? I play every week at the moment now. I played every week for probably the last 3 years. Pretty much. On and off. Apart from when my back was sore the other week. The other last sort of 10 weeks now. I've pretty much played every week. And on we go. Oops, something's happening. Something's happening. Oh, sugar. Whoa. Almost ended up in that police car. There's an accident ahead. What are you going to do? Stay there? Stay. 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 Oh, that was close. We turned these down. There's a suggestion from Hatman. I've changed that to about 40%. By normally, these are about 50%. And it is a lot, by the way. Oh, that's not nice. That looked bad. That looked really bad. Because on the normal roads, you don't get that many incidents, if that makes sense. However, unless it's my street at the moment, my main road in my city, good God, it's been for the last 12 or 15 weeks, it's been nothing but roadworks. Gas company's been digging up the lines all over the place, and I'm not sure what. I'm assuming there was a fault, but they've just been digging them all up, and unfortunately turning a major artery through a city into a car park for most of the day. It's not very good, and it's just right where I live. So unless I go a very long way round, which is fine, I don't mind doing that. There's no way to avoid the blooming thing. Right, bed is very full. I'd really like to cross the channel before before taking a nap. Please let me cross the channel before taking a nap. Yep, definitely need to cross the channel before taking a nap. Come on, let me through. Whoa! Uh-oh. You're gonna come at me, aren't you? Go on! Nobody else there. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Already put 490 kilometers onto this thing. There's the train things. I can see it ahead on the GPS. There's like little sort of bars at the top of the screen. You see them? Sort of forming there. That is our Eurostar place. That's so God. I'm so informative with that, Anna. Eurostar place. Yeah, it's where the railway comes into and the train, where you get on the train. We're going to come off shortly, so let's just check that we get the right turning here. We need to cross the Eurochat. The problem is I'm going to get hours worth of driving there. Question is, does that count towards fatigue, or am I actually tired at that point? Oh, I don't know. Oh God. Getting narrow. Building. Here's our. It's been a while since I've been over the other side of the. It's going to be weird driving on the other. Driving back on the left-hand side of the road rather than the right-hand side. It's going to be weird. You'd have thought worldwide we'd have been able to establish a way of doing that correctly. Do you know what I mean? Worldwide we should have been able to do that. Exit right.
Get ready to turn left.
Oh, that's turning again. That's pulling. Don't turn too tightly. A little less tightly.
Turn left.
Turn left, I will. All good. All good.
Turn right.
Turn right. Here we come. And in we go. Lovely. Need to find a... straight on. Can't turn down that way. No trucks on that one. Trucks, cars. See the signs? There you go. Trucks on this next one. This is me. It's been a while. It has been a while since we've been here. There's our parking spot there. You actually don't have to park it on here. You just have to hit the bloody bit and it kind of parks you by default. Isn't that weird? So I don't actually have to level it up on here. I just need to just come on over. Funnily enough, you just need to kind of put it on. like that. So even though I'm like off, and I think if it drove off right now, well, maybe not actually. Yes, if it drove off, I'm on a metal bit they put on the side there. If they drove off right now, the truck would probably fall off. Anyway, let's go. Let's see the possible destinations. Do I want to go to Folkestone? I probably do, yeah.
Finding new route.
Finding new route.
Rerouting.
Oh, there's a line got in the way there. Right, okay, come on out. Let's, Oh, handbrake's on. And on we go. And out we come. This is going to be weird, driving on the other side of the road for 600 miles. Right, so I basically need to find... I need to go for about... Hang on a minute. Map. I want to go about an hour's worth of driving and then park up. So, where do I want to be? Where's that? Checkpoint in 2 hours. Too far. It's too far. Didn't really want to stay in London. It's very expensive. But it looks like my best chance is there, which is an hour and 40. So that's this one here. So hopefully it'll take me to the checkpoint first, and I'll recognise the difference. I don't know if there's anything on the way. There's one on the way. One, two on the way. Yeah, there's 2 on the way, so it'll be the second one that I need to go to. Right, okay, great. Here we go. Right, okay. That's perfect. That's about the right distance, and it also gives us about 6 hours for the next part of this episode, which is great. It's absolutely fantastic. Where we want to be. Right, okay. Can I remember to be on the proper side of the road, the English side of the road, the real side of the road. Euro Truck Simulator, the game where you spend more time on the wrong side of the road than any other game. Which depends on which country you live in, of course. Oh, this is gonna be so strange. Gotta remember which side of the road I'm on, you idiot. Got 600 kilometers to do here. My goodness, this is gonna be fun. Because also you have to look over this side to kind of see what you're doing when you're overtaking as well. It's even more horrific, if that makes sense, than the way you have to drive. It's been a while. Welcome back to the United Kingdom. It's where I started the game, and didn't realise at the time that it actually was better to spend more time in Europe. Okay. I am going to turn left. Over this way. I think there's nothing there. That is horrendous. I forgot how bad this is going to be. The sun is in the sky, not particularly low, but it's in the sky there. You can see it in the mirror on the left-hand side there. Little ball of fiery goodness. The United Kingdom. Okay. We'll make our way through. And am I sticking on this road? I think I am. I think it's just getting wider. That's fine. We'll just we'll shuffle over a little bit and use the space that we've got. Wait, is this weird being back in the United Kingdom? It's weird being on the wrong side of the road again. Well, from this point of view. Especially going so far. I mean, I do need to go back to France, obviously, after this thing. But just going so far. Doubt there's any achievement for doing the United Kingdom, is there? It'll be early days of the game, so there probably isn't any achievement. I need to come off at this one. Exit left. I am exiting left. Thanks, Doug, for your insightful instructions. Oh, nice and thin. Nice and thin. Oh, it's pulling. The controller is rumbling like crazy because it's pulling and it's pulling, it's pulling and it's pulling. I'm going. Nobody underneath me, let's hope. Right, so the next, not this first one, but the next one I need to go to for so not this first thing, it's when I get onto the M25 that I need to pull over for my rest, my little rest period, so that I can finish this mission off. It's what time is it? Oh, it's 16:34 in the game, and I need to get there for 1600 roughly, latest I think, for the actual delivery. So we're actually okay. We're doing really well for time. I'm looking in the wrong mirror now. I should be looking in that mirror like that, which makes driving really awkward because I'm kind of living in that mirror now and seeing what's going on.
Get ready to turn left.
I will get ready to turn left. And we're going to this one that goes to London. So we're on A2 first. Oh, he's yawning. We're wide there for nicely onto it. Down onto the A2. Actually, hard work this. I forgot how hard it was to drive when you were not on the side of the road you originally were, if that makes sense. Oh, he's letting me on. Thank you. They do let you on if they see you indicating, which is quite good news. He did back off a lot, though. I think I was coming down a bit thunderously with my 22 tons of wooden beams. So we're avoiding this first one. We're going to go for the one that's the next A road, if that makes sense. So we'll avoid this one, and we'll put the next one on. Mind you, he's yawning. We're a little bit worried the bed's going to go red very shortly. I could do. We will see. I've enjoyed driving today. It's been nice. It's been nice because I've had a week off. I'm partially through the week that I've recorded this, but I've had a week off, and it's been nice to have a bit of a break. Nothing nicer sometimes than a bit of a break. So this first one here is a no-go for stopping. It's the next one that I want. I'd like to think that if I really was sort of going around Europe, that I would make the effort to learn the language of the countries that I spent most of my time in, or at least learn enough languages to be able to get by in the languages I was there. Notice that mirror at the top there does distort, which is properly right, because that's what they would do. You know, if you got a little separate mirrors, or if you got split mirrors in your own car, you'd have got that distortion when you went past things. So you can see it sort of bending the road a little bit, so you can see down below. It's kind of cool. 97 kilometers an hour. I'm speeding a bit. Mr. Cola truck. Right. On the M2 now. So this next service station is where I'm staying, just outside of London. Not far away now. 500 and... oh, red. We've gone red. We've gone red. We're in red. The bed is red. Just past the speed camera there, by the way. 569 kilometers to go. Right, this is the one for the M25 for Southampton. That's right, because Southampton's the other side, isn't it? God, I always forget that. Been to Southampton as well, years ago, long time ago. 2 trains and a turnaround at some point. Can't remember where it was turned round, but it turned round. It's so weird. You're going one way in the train, and the train turned the other way.
Go straight on.
Yep. M25. We're going flying through here. Rocketing through. Sorry, car. Just behave. Here it is, here it is, here it is, here it is. Let's just ease off a little bit. Come to the services. Let this car get past us. I feel bad. There's the blue countdown. So the blue countdown is the countdown for it. It's about a quarter of a mile away from the services. That's the official distance for it. And this is where we're going. And I'm just eased off a lot, quite a lot there. Here we go, onto the services. Through we go. Let's find somewhere to park. I'm going to assume the parking is at the back. A rough guess. So let's go through the sort of not shell garage. And that's just parking there. 4 cars. Where's the parking for trucks? I'm assuming that that's here. Yep, it is. Let's find ourselves a nice place to park next to the sunflowers. There we go. We are there. Let's have a little look outside the truck before I finish. Let's have a little look. I am liking this truck, by the way. I have to admit, this new Stralius is quite a beauty. Anyway, right, I'm going to turn the engine off. I'm going to push the button for a sleep, and I'm going to leave it there so that we've got that's another bit of trucking done. So there we go, middle of the night, 2:40 a.m. and we've got plenty of time to get to our destination. Anyway, I've been your host, Real Genetic Demon. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye now.